In a bustling city full of noise, movement, and endless activity, there lived a young woman named Maya. Her days were filled with deadlines, meetings, and the constant pressure to succeed. Every morning, she raced through the crowded streets, her mind swirling with tasks and worries. She could feel the chaos closing in on her, like a storm growing stronger with each passing day. One evening, after a particularly stressful day, Maya found herself sitting on a park bench, her head in her hands. She looked up and noticed an old man sitting quietly under a tree, completely still. Despite the noise of the city, he sat peacefully, as if none of it touched him. Intrigued, Maya approached him and asked, "How are you so calm when everything around us is so chaotic?" The old man smiled and replied, "When I was younger, I was just like you, always running, always chasing, always feeling overwhelmed. But I learned something that changed everything. Peace is not found by avoiding chaos, it's found within, in the midst of it. The world may be noisy, but you don't have to let it inside you." Maya looked confused. "But how do you find peace when everything around you is out of control?" The old man gestured to the storm clouds gathering in the distance. "Think of life like a storm," he said. "At the center of every storm is the eye, a place of perfect stillness. No matter how fierce the winds, the eye of the storm remains calm. You can be like that too. You can find your stillness, your calm, no matter how loud or wild the world becomes." Maya listened closely, trying to understand. "But how do I find my own stillness?" she asked. The old man closed his eyes and took a deep breath. "Start by breathing. Focus on the breath. It is always there, always steady. In moments of chaos, return to your breath. It will anchor you, no matter what's happening around you. Then, observe your thoughts. Let them come and go, but don't hold on to them. Imagine them as leaves floating on a river, just passing by. Once you learn to watch your thoughts instead of being swept away by them, you will find your calm." Maya closed her eyes and followed his instructions. For the first time in a long while, she felt the weight lifting from her shoulders. The noise of the city faded away as she focused on her breath, and within her, a sense of peace began to grow. When she opened her eyes, the storm clouds in the distance had passed, and the city felt less overwhelming. Maya smiled at the old man, who nodded and said, "The storm will always be there, but now you know how to find your calm in the middle of it." From that day on, whenever Maya felt the chaos creeping back in, she remembered the old man's words. She learned that she didn't need to escape the storm to find peace, she only needed to look within. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more English stories.